Generic greetings and welcome back once again to Prison Architect Escapes. Today's beverage is a very soothing cold and flu drink because I'm getting over a very extensive bout of cough. So apologies if I sound and act a little bit different. I've also got a new microphone, so let me know on that front if it's all right or not. Either way, welcome back to Prison Architect Escapes. This is a series where we turn break off facilities not made by me. This is Prisoner Leroy, although I did read it as Leroy, which would have been probably better. Prisoner number 4194811, and this is called Prison, just to indicate that it is in fact an incarceration facility. And as always, going to try and break out of it. So just come in from the main roadway here, so not an island. And we've also got some sniper towers. I'm seeing a lot of guards actually. This seems to be quite highly staffed. We've got an armed guard there. Set to patrolling. We've got taser rollout, we've got body armor stuff, and we've got appears to be an external I was going to say perimeter wall, and that is probably true, but I can't see that yet. What I meant to say is it's an external staff only area. I'm just going to go to skip because we're basically getting brought into here, then I'm going to sleep, and then I'm going to recce this place out. So we have a mixed category of inmates. Yes, as you can see, it is definitely a sort of staff-only area around the outside. We've got an external yard with lots of pool tables and toilets. I'm not too sure on the cleanliness of that one. And yes, in fact, there is a perimeter wall. Now, it does mean that we might be able to do some burnout, but we shall see. I'm just going to, like I say, have a look around this thing and try to figure out what the best course of action would be. Looks like we have a reputation point pinata room here in the form of the external shower. Obviously, all of this we can smash up and get ourselves some points. What I did notice is when we came in, there was a very, very limited area where the bus pulled up. It was pretty much within its own length. And my feeling is we might be able to just run out the front, but I don't want to attempt that, in the first instance. I want to have a look around first and see what the deal is. We've got a common room here. We have an area that's all for power, but it's not set to staff only, but I don't think there's actually any way to get to that legitimately. One moment, I'm just trying to get through this door here. There's no, as far as I can tell, door control servo system in place. So yeah, so to get into here, I mean, how do we do that? Now, obviously, we can do a sort of taser teleport if we're so inclined, but that's a little bit of a cheat. We've got visitation here. This is getting weird. We've got a big visitation area here. We've got a cleaning cupboard, another staff-only area that's just set to storage with nothing in it, other than a couple of lights and yeah, some sprinkler systems. We've got 1, 2, 3 sets of power with, is that double stacked capacitors? And two water pumps. Okay, this is one of the reasons why I do like to do these escape attempts, not just necessarily for the escapes, but also to check out people's designs and try to understand what the idea was behind it. Okay, so I'm going to try and get over to the left there. There must be a way, because why would there be a visitation like that? Although we will check out the full design after the fact here, and just trying to get through. I'm just gonna have like I say, a recce around the perimeter, and oh yeah, there's definitely a need for some sort of automatic door servo system in this one. And okay, what's happened now? It looks like we're being searched, although we've got nothing on our person, so I don't know what's going on there. And it is currently work/free time, so we are free to be doing what we're doing. We have a guard tower here. I know I call them sniper towers, but it is technically a guard tower. And yeah, okay, there doesn't seem to be any way to that area over on the over on the very bottom left. I'm just gonna. Do I need to go into the morgue? I mean, they've opened it up for me, so I might as well have a little look. I've got some pair of scissors there, but we don't need to go on that front. So this is staff only, this little corridor, atrium, whatever you want to call it. So going into that would have the guards not to be too keen on my presence there. So we will try and head back. Yeah, I'm definitely. I mean, I'm confused most of the time anyway, but certainly current health as well as this facility is yeah, mixing the cogitator up a little bit. So we'll have another look. But I don't want to focus too much on this bit. It's just intriguing. That's all I find. Yeah, so I'm this little outside little toilet here. Yeah, so I mean, the staff can and visitors can come this way and go around this external toilet bit, but we can't get there. Is that what I'm seeing? Maybe. Okay, what I'm going to do, I'm just going to start breaking things because I'm frustrated now, and we've been tasered. Fantastic. Let me go for strong and tough, and we'll have another look around this area. We have a huge canteen here and kitchen. I'm often, and rightly so, accused of making kitchens too big, but, well, this person has basically said, hold my beverage, and doubled down on it with also, yes, there's loos in the kitchen. Okay, let's see then. So I do actually think that the best way out was probably just running out this way, and that's probably what we'll end up doing. So apologies if that's a little bit bland, but you know, I'll give it a go. We don't have, as far as I can tell, any mutators on. I can't really see anything. We do have a rope here, so we can very much pick that up and head out and do our own little dig out if we were so inclined. I do think there'd be far too many. Probably far too many. Actually, let me go into. Oh, hang on, wait. Ooh, triggered that one. Let me just drop that rope. So I was going to go into the workshop to try and grab a wooden pickaxe. However, as you saw there, I've just triggered the metal detector. I'm going to go back through and we'll know whether there's a mutator on or not when it comes to... no, okay. So you can turn on a mutator that basically makes these take 5 times the amount of power, but also detect every form of contraband, whether it be metal or not. Doesn't appear like that's the case. I'm just going to have a quick exploratory dig. I do feel like I'm going to go through this wall and then the next bit of path, and then basically will be detected almost immediately. There's a big water pipe, so that's going to make it hopefully easy to dig through. And another big water pipe. Okay, right. This is potentially a way out then from our perspective, a bit of digging. So we managed to get to about there, and we've just got all this to go through, and then a bit of a perimeter wall. So actually, we might attempt a little bit of a dig out. Obviously, we have strong and tough as traits. I could pick up quick, might as well. And I'm just going to try and get myself... oh, look at that. Did I just trigger that again? No, I think it was prisoner hall there, actually. Maybe. Although I'm not going to risk it. I'm going to give it a little bit of time and see if someone comes along and searches me. But I don't think it's happening. You can see, standing here is really risky because if the door's not open, it'll constantly trigger. And yeah, eventually you might just get a false flag on that one. And yeah, we're back through anyway. So I'm going to go back into here. I don't think the pickaxe would have respawned yet, but oh no, it actually has, so we might get lucky on this one. I'm going to wait for this door to be opened by somebody else. Schaefer looks to be coming in here, so we'll go through that one, and I managed to evade the metal detector there, which is good. Then we'll go through this one and manage to skip past that, which is all good. And then we will head into here. So as I said, we were going through the flooring here, so all good, hopefully. We will have to tend with the big foundation on the bottom end of the perimeter wall, but there's so much pipe work. I don't know why there's so much. Again, interesting that there is all this, but I'm looking forward for checking that out. Now, I could have went to the left there and went through that pipe, and it would have speeded things up just a little bit, but yeah, this is basically the most direct route, and I think time is not really on our side. As I said, I do think that we're probably going to end up with a doggo detecting this, but we shall see. Let me just jump out and hope there's no any guards. There is not. It's coming close to 11. It's still shower time for low risk inmates and eat time for normal/medium inmates, which we are obviously of that category. But yeah, I think I'm just going to wait until I can sleep, and then that should mean everything is respawned. So max speed this out, and hopefully... oh, there's a doggo there, so they haven't yet detected our tunnel, and there's definitely doggos on here, but we'll go through and we'll look for the overstarched shirt, which has... Apparently not. No, there it is. It has respawned. And then we'll pick that up. And then I want to force open this door. Luckily, this guard will come along and do that. And then we can only just go through, well, I was going to say one metal detector, but I actually went through two. Bishop has triggered this metal detector by the look of it. These, for some reason, are the most sensitive metal detectors I think I've ever seen in a facility. They're constantly like, oh yeah, the guy's got something. Anyway, we're just going to wait here. Door's going to open, we'll go through. And you can see there's doggos over here, the K9 units, but I need to head into our tunnel and then up, just wait for line of sight to be clear. And then we're going to head up, and then this is obviously perimeter wall. And we should get through with this tool. We will hopefully be Alan Reed. Yeah, we might be alright. We'll see. I'm just going to keep digging at it and whatnot, and then we'll see if this one gets us through. It feels like we might be okay, but then again, you know, calculations are definitely compromised at this stage on my part, and no, we have got through, and there we go. So we have got out a total score of 10. Prisoner Leakroy with no victims, taken 1 day, 6 hours and 7 minutes. Let's load it into the standard sandbox mode and we'll have a look around at the design. So loaded into prison. It is currently 5 in the morn, but yeah, the sky is definitely heating up. So we originally came in through this area here. There is a guard tower there with Ethan the sniper, and my original plan, the formulation, was to basically run out this way, which is interesting because this is not set to staff only. If that was set to staff only, all of this was set to staff only, that would be a lot more difficult. Whereas we can stand there without the guards doing anything, and we just have to run through this bit here. Now, I'm fairly confident that if I was to go back through, the sniper wouldn't have time to line up the shot and fire. However, there is a huge amount of taser on this map. In fact, there's 80 regular guards. You can see it's minus 2.5 million bank balance, and it's losing 32,000 per day. So definitely a bit more of a fun one than than something else like a challenging, but it's all down to the designer, I guess. So this is the area where I mentioned about, like, how do you get here? So there's visitation there. Doesn't appear to be any way in. There's visitation there as well. So double visitation, a shared power room, which I don't know why that is the case, but whatever. Another corridor lined with toilets. I think this person just basically has shares in porcelain and just wanted to make money on that one. And this is the staff on here that we saw as well with a cleaning cupboard. Definitely, I was going to say all over the place. I don't mean that in a critical way, but it's yeah, it's definitely got its quirkiness. We've got obviously the way we got out, which was from the workshop and laundry, taking digging tools and then digging from here and then going up, ironically, through the armory. Did we go through the armory? I think we possibly did. I'm just going to double check the utilities and water, and we can see, yes, so this is the pipe here that I didn't go through. So it had to be from here, I think, and then up, and then this way, and then here. So the reason the pipe's going along like that is because that pipe cannot go under the perimeter wall. There's actually sections missing over there. I don't know if that's been because of a previous attempt, escape attempt or whatever. But yeah, went through here, and there is a dog patrolling there. That's Flanders, handling salsa. And if we go to deployment and patrols, and hang on, have we got subsidence here? Oh, gang case, okay, doesn't matter. It's not one of our facilities, we're just checking this out. So patrols, and we do have a patrol for a normal guard and a doggo on the right. So basically, we've just got lucky and that tunnel's not been detected, or maybe, yeah, the dog, to be fair, is exhausted, so there is a higher chance of them not finding things, so that's probably what's happened there. Again, only a guesstimation. Okay, they also have shares in drinks machines. And sofas. So yeah, we had a look around there. We got out from this part, no problem at all. That was good, and I do think we could probably just ran out from here. Let's just check the other side out just to complete the assessment here. We got another staff room. We've got another kitchen. Which, to be fair, I think this kitchen will probably meet the demand of all of this. There's 140 capacity. Which is just shared. It's 140 shared capacity. So yeah, that's what's happened there. We've got even more power over here. I don't know where all the power's going, but yeah, certainly there's provision for lots and lots of power. We've got external showers here. We've seen that over here as well. It's where we got our couple of reputation. I don't think we needed any reputation to really get out of this one, but yeah, we've got some more cells. We've got some more laundry and classrooms, and what's that there? That is a what is that? Is that just a... No, it's reception. Yeah, that's reception. It's like a big intake sort of administration area type of thing, isn't it? Okay. I was originally thinking, is that because of the tables and chairs, and once again the toilets, common theme in the facility. I was thinking, is this just a weird canteen that instead of benches they put chairs in? But no, it's a reception. And then we've got some more visitation here. We've got a shop, more workshop, sort of workout and... I'm going to say workout and phone area here, as well as the obligatory toilet and the shower room. Big dormitory here, actually. That's fairly good. Okay, yeah. Deployment-wise, let's just see. Yeah, all of this is staff only. So basically, if this was like staff only like that, then to be honest, it would be a lot more secure. But the purpose of these videos isn't to pick apart people's designs and be overly critical or anything like that. It's just to, check them out, escape. It's a bit of fun. And yeah, have enjoyed looking at this one. If you have any tips, comments, suggestions, not just for this run, but for other facilities, then by all means let me know in the comments. And as always, we will go from there. Feedback is welcome on all fronts. So yeah, hope you have enjoyed it. Thanks very much for watching. Take care, and generic partings.